So, amongst all the hype pertaining to Ultra Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, this unit got their Zenkai announced. And today, let's see how much of an upgrade could they possibly use. What's up guys, Legend here, and today let's revisit Trunks and Mai before they get their Zenkai. And for starters, let's go ahead and get this out the way. I know I haven't posted in a long time. Let's just go with the assumption that I am deciding on if I want to do YouTube or if I don't want to. And there's a slight chance that I will make a comeback, and there's just a slight chance that I may not. So let's just leave it at I will do some videos here and there. The consistency will be off tremendously, but I do want to, try to do something here and there just to get back into the swing of things and just to feel like, I guess, get into the mood of wanting to do videos. Kind of like this one today, like ever since Rose got revealed as the next Ultra, I was actually more excited for this unit here because I thought that they would be a really good character to get a Zenkai next, and lo and behold, they did get one. So at 14 stars stats wise, I think they're pretty good stats wise, and I can definitely see that this here is going to get a major upgrade. And I hope they break away from this blast and strike arts being the same in terms of like damage overall, or just the total stats in general. And they're going to need more defensive capabilities, obviously, because of Beast Gohan. But with Rose, I feel like Beast Gohan is now kept in check because we now got a green unit that can honestly deal with him. Not like we didn't have one before. The tag 4s are still pretty good, but we needed that extra push to really put him in his place. And I feel like Rose has did that. Like, even though I haven't been recording lately, or just been doing videos in general, I have seen less and less Beast Gohan running around because of Rose. I could be crazy, but that's just me. And you already know for a fact that one of these two is going to get a blast armor attached to it. If I was them, I would probably give it to their ultimate arts, obviously, because that's probably what it's going to need. And also, I would probably give this thing the ability to nullify endurance, because that's becoming a big issue. Not really, but a lot of units are coming with more, I guess, endurance, and not a lot of units that's coming to nullify endurance. It's kind of like a 50-50 thing. But overall, I feel like what they can do now is still pretty good. They are kind of dependent on this green card here just to buff up their blue card and their ultimate arts just by 2. So that's like extra 30% to both of those. And overall, I think their kit is still good enough to compete in this meta without their own Zenkai coming within a few days. I'm actually excited for this because, for one reason, that's because hybrids needed another red character, and now that they do, I feel like this unit here could fit on that. But let's be honest, they're probably going to keep this unit more attached to Future and Vegeta Clan, which isn't a bad thing. So here's the team. It's basically going to be him on Future, and yes, I did pull Rose. Now, did I want to do a showcase for him? Kind of, sort of, no, because by now it's already been done. So I might do one, I might not do one, so I wouldn't hold that against me. So for now, I'm just gonna use him to kind of keep this Trunks and Mai safe from any dangerous blue units, aka Beast Gohan, just to call it a day, right? So pretty much this is the team that I'm rocking with. I gave him this equipment here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh no, maybe they fixed it. I'm gonna give it this one here for the double strike. I'm also gonna give this one here just to buff with that blue card and their ultimate arts. But then again, I need 2 green cards in order for that to happen. I'm also going to give them this just for that extra, buff in special move and ult damage. So that's pretty much it. So with all that said, let's just jump right into it and see how well they've aged and how much of a boost could they really use whenever the Zenkai drops. So after all that, they could honestly still compete without a and they could compete with a Zenkai buff. Now, after what I've seen, they will need better, I guess, defenses in a way, because even at 14 stars, you can still get washed. And even if you do have a Zenkai buff, still gonna get washed, and it doesn't really matter. So they really have to update their defenses. And also, if they want them to really beef up their blue card and ult, give them more ways to draw a green card. Now, yes, you can always throw them on a team that can manipulate that, but if their core value is going to be on Vegeta Clan or is going to be on feature, sometimes those units can also find it difficult to pull a green card. Now, yes, you can pair them up with the blue Zamasu, yes, but if you're like me, I like using other things, and as you saw, I threw Vegeta Blue in because I wanted to use Vegeta Blue. But overall, I do think that when they get their Zenkai, they're going to be really good. Now, what do they need? Honestly, I will give them, I will honestly give them card draw speed that can't be canceled, and I will probably increase this right here to maybe, instead of 50, give it up to like 60 or 70, and also just increase its spin by like 30 or 40, and I think they'll be fine. But for their new passives, honestly, I would just give them more ways to stack damage, and I will probably give them a death buff on top of that. So maybe if they die, they can give Future and Vegeta Clan maybe a percentage in damage inflicted that can be canceled, maybe restore health. A lot can go into making them pretty good, but if I can make myself more clearer, I will give them ways to just increase their damage output, increase sustainability, because you're going to need to be able to sustain yourself for a long time, because even if you have a Zenkai or a Zenkai buff, a blue unit can still wipe you out, and that's becoming more obvious than normal. So they will need ways to sustain themselves, as well as dish out some much more, needed damage. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if they threw in type neutral, because that's also becoming a big thing now. We're seeing a lot of units get that. We're seeing a lot more units coming in the game with ways to nullify endurance, to nullify their own elements. So we're going to need that. They're going to need that in order for them to really sustain themselves. And honestly, they're going to be thrown on Strike Future, obviously, right? And let's be honest here, even if they get their Zenkai and it's good or it's bad, I guarantee you they will still be used as a Zenkai buff, and I guarantee you they're still not going to be used as much. So a lot could go into it for them to really be good. So honestly, if you can make them more of a offensive threat that can sustain themselves in battle and could give them a pretty decent death buff for the team, I think they'll be okay. And again, just to reiterate, I will honestly update this. So Strike Arts, I say put it up to maybe like 280. Blast Arts, honestly, like 275-ish. Defenses, both of them should be around 180, 185. And honestly, attach Blast Armor to either this or this. But if you attach it to this, make sure he can nullify endurance or nullify his own elements, just to be more safe. That's how I will probably do it. So I'm sorry that the opening and the ending took a little long. I'm still new. I'm still getting to the hang of this again. But overall, I think there'll be a decent Zenkai overall. And honestly, I would probably use them as my red character for Future or for Vegeta Clan. Who knows? Because they need a new red as well. But overall, I think they'll be alright. And with all that said, till next time, peace.